Hello guys, come on, my name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking all about Chivas versus Pumas away from home. Yeah, another massive game for the club, for the team. Yeah, we're on a bit of a winning run at the moment, which is awesome. And we need to keep it going. Obviously, we need to win pretty much every single game for the rest of the season to try and get into the gear. And this is an important one. It's a difficult one away from home again. All of the away games this season are going to be difficult. With the signings they've made, obviously Aaron Ramsey, JJ Macias returns, Keylor Navas in goal, a bunch of others as well. Yeah, it's always going to be a difficult game. Let's just be real about that. Especially with the fact that Pumas is kind of around us in the table at the moment, so we kind of needed this win to basically try and cement a spot above them. I think we won the game obviously, which is obviously what I'll be talking about. But we like 3 points ahead of them now, which is great, in ninth position, which is a relatively decent place for us to be in at the moment, considering the amount of games we've got left to play. Let's get straight into the game. Obviously, we won 2-1, which is absolutely fantastic. Deservedly so. I thought we were very, very dominant in this game, very good in this game. Fairly even at times, got to admit that. Obviously, with Pumas being the home team, they had the emphasis of trying to go and get a win with their home crowd behind them. There's a heck of a lot of Chivas fans in the crowd, though. You could hear them even in my stream that I was watching. So, yeah, difficult game, end to end, entertaining, especially in the second half. The first half was a bit meh. Didn't offer too much going forward. We didn't challenge Navas enough, in my opinion, especially in that first half. In the second half, we did spark up a little bit. But again, the two goals, both of our goals came from new transfers that we've got, new players that we've got. Obviously, Efrain Alvarez was sending in a beautiful cross into the box with HORMIGA, of all people. I'll talk about him in a minute, but he obviously jumps up and heads the ball in. Navas, you can argue he could have done better, but I think he was onside. I don't think he quite anticipate where the ball's going to go, and obviously with his age as well, maybe he's a little bit slower than he used to be, but yeah, he did get a really good touch to it, but obviously couldn't keep it out. Brilliant goal, and that's from that point on, it was pretty much all Chivas really, but again, it was end to end a little bit, you have to admit that. And it kind of looked like it was going to be a 1-1 because obviously they scored first, and going 1-0 down wasn't helpful. I should have mentioned that already, but going 1-0 down, just especially straight after the second half started, I thought that was a bit of a letdown. So yeah, HORMIGA equalising for us was absolutely fantastic. 6 goals for him now in the season, which is great. Obviously by far our top scorer, and I think he's finally cemented his place now as Chivas' starting striker. Pulido is kind of still out. Chicharito just can't get on the pitch and shouldn't be on the pitch in my opinion. So, but having said that, I'll talk about Chicharito and HORMIGA in a minute. But yeah, brilliant goal from HORMIGA. Again, brilliantly assisted by Efrain Alvarez. And then we kind of just settled into an end-to-end pretty much game really. They had a couple of chances. Angel made a couple of really good saves, and it looked like he was heading towards a 1-1 until El Cotoro, Brian Gonzalez, shows up and does another really, really good crossing, good breakaway, good counter attack, crosses it to the box. Daniel Aguirre just basically slots it home, and it's 2-1. And you're thinking at that point, oh my god, because I celebrated at that point. 90th minute, you're thinking, okay, this is awesome. We've got 5 minutes to hold on now, and we can go straight into the next game. Yeah, it was a brilliant goal. To be fair, both goals were really good. Beat Keylor Navas from very, very close range, but it's what you have to do if you want to win these kind of games. And then Tiba obviously goes and basically commits a foul. I don't think it was a penalty. There was grappling going on. Both players held each other, and then the Pumas player's like, oh, you know what, I'm just going to fall over and try and get a penalty. The fact that it went to VAR, stared at the screen in slow motion and still gave it was a bit ridiculous in my opinion. It was not a penalty. But it is what it is. It's a typical thing now. VAR just seems to want to kill every kind of joy that Chivas has at the moment. But it is what it is. And then, they step up, take the penalty, and it hits the bar and basically doesn't go in, which is brilliant. I don't think Teller would have saved it if he hadn't hit the bar, but it is what it is. I don't care. It was saved for me. It was justice. It's like, okay, cool. It shouldn't have been a penalty anyway. So Yeah, brilliant right now. 2-1 victory away from home is what you want. 3 games in a row now for a win. 3 wins in a row now, which is awesome. Almost unheard of for Chivas, especially this season. We're all on a bit of a winning run right now, which is great. And we got to continue with that, guys. I mean, obviously, HORMIGA is going to, I think, score a bunch more goals this season. Efrain as well. Going forward is so important for us. Couture at the back. Campillo as well, doing brilliantly. I haven't spoken about him. I think he did well. I think Tala did all right, considering that he did let a goal in. I don't think that was. I don't think the goal was his fault. I think the defenders just switched off. It ping ponged around, and it just opened up, and the guy just toe poked it home. It was not really much Tala could do about it. I don't think. Um, but overall, the whole team seems to do alright, apart from that for the defensive lapse. And Tiba doesn't offer much in the way of confidence. I don't think, when he came on, I'm thinking, here we go. But overall, I think it's a really good result for us right now. And we get to sit to enjoy it for a little while as well because we don't come back. We've got Mazatlan at home next on the 18th or 19th for me, and then Querétaro and a bunch of others after that. So Mazatlan in a couple of weeks, massively important game, especially at home. We need to be making sure that we win that comfortably so that we can just keep clawing our way. I mean, Juarez is doing well at the moment. Pachuca's doing well at the moment. We've got Pachuca left to play, so it's going to be an interesting end to the season. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought about the game, the players, the HORMIGA scoring again, Chicharito. Again, people don't like Chicharito playing, and that's understandable. But I think him and HORMIGA have formed a very good partnership. I'm definitely everyone knows now that HORMIGA is being a student to Chicharito. Teach is basically teaching him a whole bunch of stuff, which is great. They do have a quite a good relationship. It looks like on screen anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think about the game and the result and what we could do this season because Ligia is a very much a possibility if we can start winning 2 or 3 more games on top of this. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Adios.